Good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday. Forgot to turn the mic on right there. I hate it when I do that. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Let me give everybody a moment to get up in here. Today's a special one, and I'm gonna mark this one in history right now, so you guys so you guys will know. Good morning. Welcome to another edition of Savings Minus Debt. I am your host, LJ Young. Welcome. Get on in here. You're going to join a special live today. This is something that I'm excited about. This is something that I'm going to mark forever in history with this video. It's just amazing. Something that I've talked about, but I've never actually seen. You know what I'm saying? So, what's up, Mike? Welcome. Get on in here. This is a special live with the SMD family member Jennifer. She's what's up, Amina? How you doing? Welcome. Get on in here. I'm excited to show you guys. Share this with you. I hope Jennifer gets up in here at the same time, but she gave me permission to. Either way, she gave me permission to show you guys. So I'm excited about it too. Get on in here. Give everybody a few minutes. What are we? Almost 2 minutes in right now. I know I started early, so I'm gonna give a extra couple of minutes because I did start a minute or two early or something like that. Fragrance, hello, welcome. Never seen you here before, but welcome to the SMD family, Savings Minus Debt. Mr. Kojo, welcome. What's going on? I got something very excited. I'm very excited to show you guys today. So, like I said, I'm gonna give you guys everybody a few more minutes to jump in here. What's that noise? Not sure what that is. No, somebody must be messing with the water out there. Urban Bros, welcome. Get on in here, everybody. This is a special live today. I'm excited to share with you guys. Get on in here. Urban Bros, you guys gonna be excited about this one too. You guys already there, but I want to show you guys something too. Especially young people in business. How you're going to be able to decipher how to weed through all the fakers in business. You know, a lot of people look like they got money, but this is the way to tell for sure if they really have money and manage their money well. I know people in the debt matrix don't think it's possible, but it is possible to determine who's faking and who's real. Okay. All right. Today, I'm going to mark this in history. Okay. In the SMD family history, I have found the paradigm to true financial freedom. I have found it. All right. I already knew I had it, but now I can actually, something else that I found that I can actually show you guys that it's true. All right. All right. You guys ready? You guys ready for this? And I got Jennifer's permission. So I'm going to show you guys something that you've probably never, ever seen before when it comes to finances. So here we go. I'm going to show you guys this. Okay. I'm excited. I've been thinking about this all night. All right, you guys ready? Here we go. Mike said, stop teasing. All right, here we go. I'm going to show you guys. Check this out. I have found the pattern. I have found it. Now look at this. All right. Now, I've always shown you guys my entire credit report, right? Always shown you guys my entire credit report. Now, look at this is Jennifer's. Jennifer just sent me her entire credit report. She just sent it to me yesterday. Look at the pattern I want you guys to see. Okay. Now, this is with one single credit card. Don't worry about the balance on the credit card. Okay. Because I use my credit card every single month and I pay it off in full every month. So don't worry about the balance on the credit card. I want you to see the pattern of credit cards at the top, whatever the balance is for that month, and look at all the zeros. You guys see that? This is the pattern to true financial freedom. This is it right here. Don't worry about the credit scores are sort of kind of important, but what I want you guys to focus on is this. Look at the pattern. credit cards, collections, student loans, other loans, auto loans, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, the exact same pattern. So when you guys run into, this is what your credit report will look like when you become financially free. This is the pattern. This is how your credit report will look. This will be your, I don't even want to call it a weapon. This is your bull crap. Your credit report, your entire credit report is your bull crap detector to see if people that you're working with financially are full of crap or they really understand money the way they're supposed to understand money. You cannot lie about the credit report. You cannot lie. Now, I'm showing you pictures. Don't jump and say, hey, pictures can be doctored. I'm not. When it's time to get down to business, of course, you're going to set up some measure to say, okay, you're going to show me this is you, this is your credit report, blah, 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 right? But you got to remember, your entire credit report is tied to what? Your social security number. People in debt can't. People in debt that have always been in debt, credit report does not look like this. People in debt that believe there will always be in debt have no idea what this even means. Even if you showed somebody in debt, they would probably think, if you showed your credit report to somebody in the debt matrix, they probably would think you're broke. It really doesn't matter what they believe. But when I'm saying this is the pattern. Once you get debt free, your credit report will look like mine and Jennifer's. Look how it's matching. Have you guys ever seen that before? This is my first time seeing from a SMD family member showing me her entire credit report. And once I saw it, I was like, that looks like my credit report. And I said, you know what? I got to put them together so I can show the SMD family members. What's up, Mark? Welcome. You guys see the paradigm? You see it? It looks exactly the same. Check it out, Mark. This is how, when you're done, because I know you got the bug, this is how your credit report is going to look like, mine and Jennifer. And the reason why I'm showing you guys this is right. This is the first time that I've been ever been able to show anybody the exact same, the pattern. Because I've been showing you guys mine. You guys can see mine anytime. I always post it. And now you can see hers. Now I want you guys to understand why the majority of people only show their credit scores and not their entire credit report, because the majority of people can't get it looking like this. This is how you know when you go into business with somebody financially, I mean, like serious financial business, the first question you want to ask is, let me see your entire credit report. If their credit report don't look like these credit reports, I suggest you don't do business with them. If they have student loans older than their children, collections, if they're in debt more than they earn, they're in debt. Do they know they're in debt? I don't know. It doesn't matter. A credit report's never going to lie. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I've never seen a match like that ever. This is the first time I've ever seen that. That's why I want to put it up here so you guys can see the pattern. Math will never lie to you. Remember, everything I teach, everything I share, every client I obtain, I can prove everything I'm saying with simple mathematics. Look at that. It's just beautiful to see. Have any of you ever seen, I know I used to always say, hey, have any of you guys ever seen somebody post up their entire credit report when I was just posting mine, right? I was just posting mine. But this is the first time I've ever had a person that follows the SMD, part of the SMD family, that puts their, hey, LJ, check out. This is my entire credit report. Look at it. And then I just saw the pattern. I was like, wait a minute. Because I've always said it. Hey, man, your credit report is going to look like mine. But this is the first time. Jennifer is the first person that has come through and shown me her credit report, shown me that she had followed through thanks to what I've taught her. Look at it, you guys. Gaze upon it. It's beautiful. This is why, when you ask somebody, hey, can I see your entire credit report? First of all, nobody ever asked that. Okay. They always wonder what your credit score is. But when you see somebody's entire credit report, people kind of nervous about it, but there's nothing on it. Look at it, just blank. Why Why would you be scared to show anybody your entire credit report when there's nothing on it? There's nothing on it. I'm going to just leave that up there. Mark says, yep, that's how it's about to be for all the SMD family. Exactly. This is your goal, you guys. This is what you want your credit report to look like. Don't worry about the top credit card balance. Don't worry about that. Okay. That changes. You know, it comes on what you buy that month, because what I teach here is to have one credit card, use it to buy everything you normally would buy with cash or your debit card, and you pay it in full at the end of each month. So don't worry about the top balance, all those beautiful zeros. Look at those sexy zeros. They're all sexy, beautiful. Humbled Homestead says, I'm convinced people are embarrassed to live according to their actual worth. The charade of credit is a mask of financial prosperity. Yep. Credit is the illusion of ownership. That's what I like to put it at, Humble. Credit is the illusion of ownership. Elijah said, this is a first, LJ, trailblazing. Thank you, Elijah, for recognizing that. Isn't that crazy? Look at this. Let me move Elijah's statement. Now gaze at that, you guys. This cannot be faked. Somebody in debt cannot fake that. A financial scammer cannot fake that. That cannot be faked. People in debt, listen closely. People in the debt matrix have no idea such credit reports exist. They have no idea. Even if you showed somebody in debt, they would believe this is impossible. You have to be rich. No, that's not true. Take a screenshot of that, you guys. Look at that. This is a congratulations to SMD family member Jennifer for achieving such a goal. And I'm marking it right now. I have found the paradigm. I have found it to true financial freedom. This is the answer. It's not hidden. It's not a secret, but you got to put in some work to get to this. This is not free. Look at that. It's beautiful, man. It matches mine to the T. Not the credit scores, the zeros. The zeros. That's what you want matching, the zeros. Don't worry about the credit score, because when you have cash, you don't have to worry about credit. Man, I was so excited about that. I almost jumped on last night, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna save it for Saturday. I want all the SMD family members to see it and look at the goal, what they would achieve. The next one of you guys to do it, send it to me, and you guys are up here next. How many of you guys not only look, and just Elijah said it right, I'm trailblazing without even trying. First, I was the first person to show my entire credit report on the internet. Well, I don't know that for a fact because I don't know, but I've never seen it before. Second, to have an SMD family member match it. That is just beautiful, man. It's beautiful. That's a Picasso painting. People in debt have no idea this even exists. You can show somebody in debt. The majority will think it's impossible. Oh, that's a fake picture. Anybody could have made that up. Bloggity blah. You can't fake it. Because when it comes down to it, and you go to do some business with somebody, they have to show you, hey, you could set up measures. Okay, we're gonna log in at this computer at the same time, and we're gonna verify your social security matches this log, whatever. There's ways to verify it. No different than when you go get your first ID or something. You got to prove who you are, social security card, birth certificate, whatever, right? Same thing. Don't worry about if the picture can be fake, if these pictures are real. It's real. Don't worry about it. Everything can be proven. And you don't really have to prove it until you meet somebody in business that they're gonna require to be proven it. They're gonna be required to prove it. You can't change it. You would have to change your social security number to change your login to it's tied. That's the wonderful thing about this. Your social security number is tied to your credit reporting agencies or whatever. Mike says goals. Congratulations to Jennifer, says Mike. Mike says 2020 goals. Congrats to Amina. R. Carp says people in the debt matrix would think this is a scam. Exactly. R. Carp. And this is why. This is what makes it so important. People in the debt matrix have no idea what that means. Oh, that's a scam. Pictures can be faked. And yeah, pictures can be faked. Doesn't matter what they think. Doesn't matter what they believe. Everything I'm saying, I can prove. Tony says, salute to Jennifer. Hand claps. Good morning, Beauty Jog. Good morning, SMD fam. LJ and Jennifer's credit report is goals, though. Look at that, Jen. Look at that, Beauty Jog. Look at that. When you guys are free, when your credit report look like this one, you guys better send me a picture of it, because you guys are going to be next. I want everybody to see what's possible. This is freedom. That's freedom. That's financial freedom. Anybody that comes at you with a financial deal or MLM deal saying they're making all this money, all this stuff, this is what you do. I believe you if you show me your entire credit report right in my face. Log in and let me see it. Oh, you don't believe me? No, I got to see it. Log in front of me. Here, you can use my computer. Use your own computer. Show me. Log in there and let me see it. Yeah, don't send me a picture. And when it comes down to the deal, we're going to be in front of each other, showing each other. Brian says, good morning. I'd like to show you my credit report now, then again in 6 months and gain in a year to show real life. Okay, Brian, you can email that to me. Email that to me. You got let me throw my email up so you can right there. There's my email. Look at that. Now, my clients, my current clients, I want you to look at that. This is what you're working hard to get to. This is the ultimate goal. This will be your guide to becoming a millionaire, billionaire, trillionaire, whatever. It's unlimited. Once you get to this point, you will realize there is no limit. So as soon as you stamp yourself, oh, I want to get to $1 million, you're really putting a cap on yourself. Why are you stopping at 1 million? Did Jeff Bezos stop at 1 million? Mm-mm. You won't even think about money like that. You won't. Look at that. Oh my God, I was so excited to show you guys this. Oh, I could barely sleep last night. Brian says, I should have said progression. I know what you meant. I know what you meant, Brian. Don't worry about it. Just email me your current one. Just like, see the way Jennifer has just see, I got the credit scores at the top. Don't worry about these so much. Don't worry about credit scores too much. I only see it when I go look at mine and get mine for you. But I want you guys to look at these sexy zeros. Look at all those zeros. Oh, that's beautiful. How many of you guys ever seen that before in your credit report? How many of you guys ever seen somebody show us not only zeros, but a side-by-side persons that credit report matches? I've never seen that in my life. And if I was in the debt matrix, I probably would think it's fake too. Oh, I can bring up some pictures and put some zeros and do some cut and pasting, whatever. Doesn't matter. I've been showing my credit report for months, over a year, I guess. I can't remember how long, but I've been showing you guys this forever. Man, that is just, I'm proud of you, Jennifer. I really am. I hope she jumps in here and sees this, because I want everybody to see this. Okay. Look, all right. Free 30-minute consultation. I can get you here. I can create a plan for you to get here. This is proof. Look. This cannot be faked. Anybody you decide to do serious financial business with, you ask to see their personal credit report first. If their credit report doesn't look like your credit report, you better not do financial business with them. If they have collections, student loans, all that stuff, student loans older than the children, they're missing a major piece of the puzzle. You know what it is? They're in debt. And it's even worse if they don't know they're in debt. That's a big problem. If they don't even believe the math in front of them, because when you log into these credit reports, it really shows you how much your total debt you're in. If they don't believe they're in debt, that's a big financial no-no. They cannot see the real economy. Jennifer can now see the economy that's invisible to the majority. It's invisible to them. They cannot mathematically see it. It's mathematically impossible for them to see the true economy. What's up, Hyphy? Check it out. This is a special one, you guys. Good morning, Willie. Tony says, I haven't seen zeros like that since high school report card. He's crazy. Now that's funny. NC Biggs, what's going on, man? What's going on? Welcome. NC Biggs, look. NC Biggs, this is your goal right here. Look at Jennifer's. Look at Jennifer's. This is Jennifer's entire credit report. It looks just like mine. I have discovered the freaking pattern. Thanks to the SMD families. SMD family, thank you guys all, especially Jennifer. I want you guys to understand. I want you guys to see this. This is the very first person that I've ever seen match my credit report. The very first person. This video will mark, what is it? January 25th, Saturday, 2020. The very first one. You guys are all part of this business going through the freaking roof, starting right here. The first person right there. Look at that. Beautiful. Brian says, I've never seen it. That's one of the things that drew me to you and the channel. The honesty. No one shows their credit report. Nobody, Brian. And I'm glad you said that, Brian, because I want people to see what I do, how I help my clients. I show every one of my clients with numbers. Math is undeniable. It's undeniable. I just go, hey, here's all your numbers. Here's your debt. Follow this and you'll be free. Look at Jennifer. Look at that. All zeros. Hyphy says, there's way too many people in here to only have 7 likes. Bang that like button. Thank you, Hyphy. I think people forget, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Please don't forget to subscribe. Hit that like button. Thank you, Tony. Limit for Life. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Limit for Life, you got to shoot me an email, because I know you said your kid wanted a shirt. So you got off early last time. I kind of missed you the last time, but shoot me an email. And all you got to do is just pay for shipping for the shirt. And I want to get your kid one of those shirts so they can wear it to school. I'm excited about that. And shoot me an email about this me coming to a school and talking to the kids or whatever. More information about that too. Look at that. NC Biggs. Jennifer Making Gains. She's already done it. Look at that. She's already there. NC Biggs. She's there. She's free. She's free. Limit for Life says, I'm $150 away from zeros. If you're $150 away from zeros, you're pretty much already there. Okay. You're already there, Limit for Life. If you're $150 away from all zeros, you're pretty much already there. Last thing to pay, then all zeros. I will never have all zeros because I use my credit card every single month. So I will never have all zeros because I just do that because even though Dave Ramsey has shown me the way, he doesn't believe in credit cards at all. I believe in credit and credit cards because it's a tool. I don't look at credit as a need. It's just a tool. Okay. It makes life easier. Go rent hotel rooms, cars, security, You don't have to worry about stores being hacked. If a store gets hacked or somebody gets my credit card numbers, I just call the credit card company and say, hey, that wasn't me. They close it, credit my account, send me a new card. That's not the same. It's a whole different hassle when it comes to a debit card. Totally different. Totally different. Man, this is exciting, you guys. Mike says, let me put on my glasses to make sure my eyes ain't playing tricks on me. They're not. They're not. Just okay, thank you, Lemon for Life. I appreciate it because I'm excited about that too. I'm excited about your kid even interested in wearing it. You know, I appreciate it, and I thank you for allowing your kid to wear it. Appreciate it, and follow my videos. Thank you so much. Hey, Willie, go ahead and you just go to my website. You go to my website, pick it, go to savings-debt.com under products, I believe. Yeah, products. Choose your size, pay, and then I get it out right away. I got to get NC Briggs. I got to get yours out today. Okay, I got your kids. I'm gonna pack yours up today and get it. It's 11 o'clock here, so I'll get it out before. Probably in the afternoon, so I'll get it out there today. But look at that, you guys. I'm proud of Jennifer. I hope she gets the alert to get in here because I want her to tell it herself. I want her to see it. Again, she gave me permission to do it. I was excited last night, so look at that. If you want your life to change, if you want to be part of the Zeros Club, nobody will be able to mess with you financially. This is what I keep saying to you guys, okay? This is the very reason why nobody will be able to fool you financially. Nobody's car, nobody's house, nobody's clothes, nobody's job title, no matter what they look like, anything that comes out of their mouth that looks like they sound like they manage money well or sound like they have a lot of money. If you look at their stuff, you go, hey, I don't really care about all that. Let me see your personal credit report and I will believe you. This is what the people in the debt matrix say. If you ask a question like that, hey, let me see your credit report, the first thing they're going to respond with, oh, my credit score is this, it's 800, it's 700, check it out, I know what I'm talking about. You're going to go, no, I did not say your credit score. I want to see your entire credit report. They're probably going to respond with, why do you want to see that? You're going to say, because I want to see if you have all zeros like mine. You want to see my credit report? Here, I'll pull it up for you right now. You do the same right now on your phone or your computer, and I will believe you. No? Then see you later. We have nothing else to discuss. See you later. People in the debt matrix have no idea. This is the way that this is true financial freedom right here, and you can prove it. This proves financial freedom. Brian says, that's awesome. This is what kids need to be learning, real life stuff. Even though my credit isn't that great, I'm glad I now have factual knowledge to teach my 17-year-old daughter. This is Brian. This is it. If you can get your kid to believe this, and the only way you can really make them believe it by doing it yourself. You have to do it yourself to say, look, if I can get kids, like young kids will get this right away because they'll just look at this. I guarantee you guys this, all adults, listen to this. Young children will get this right away. I've seen this happen. Another SMD family member, FVJ, his name is Fred, but I'm trying to give you guys his username, right? His kid looked at this, watched my video, and he turned to his dad and said, Dad, he's just using the math I learned in second grade. Yes, that's it. That is it. I thought this math I was using, I learned in the 5th grade. This math I'm using, I guess they switched it up. Now they're making it in the 2nd grade. 2nd grade mathematics. This is what his son said. I'm not making this up. No, Brian. Yeah, that I only have it's right now it's up to extra larges because I had to, this is my first batch of shirts to put out there to see how People respond to it, et cetera, et cetera. So right now I'm only going up to extra large. Limit for Life says she has been asking questions from your videos she's seen recently. She told her whole class about you. Wow. Wow, man. I am, the teacher said, you are right. Math is all you need. She is a 5th grade teacher. Wow, man. I'm humbled with that. You know, when I see a young kid in grade school, I really am humbled with that. That's just, tell her I said thank you for following, and Limit for Life. There's my email me your address, whatever, right? And I will send you an invoice with the shipping cost. It's like $7 maybe, or something like that. And then I'll get her a shirt right away. Okay. I've noticed, like, since they're new, you know how t-shirts are they look thin when you first buy them, but after you wash them once, they thicken up, or I'm not sure what that happens, but they look like they're thin at first, but once you wash it, it looks like a regular t-shirt. You know, it's just that first brand new shirt. But get that to me. I will get that shirt out right away. Give me your email. I might, if you can do it today, I'll send both today. I'll send NC Biggs his kid's shirt, and I'll send you yours if you can get that to me right away. And I'll get it out here today. But wow, she's been asking questions from your videos she's seen recently. Wow, that is awesome, man. Wow. Tell her I said tell her I said thank you. Keep watching. Share with your friends. Share with the teacher. Much appreciated. Look at that. Just gaze at it. Again, it's a Picasso painting. It's just beautiful. And this is the first. SMD family is going to blow up. Savings minus debt is going to blow up, man. And I'll never forget the early people, the beginners, the true people that have found it. Everything I'm saying, I'm proving to you guys. I'm living it. I'm living it daily. This is my life. Brian says, Linnell, I have a real open and honest relationship with her. So I show my finances and teach her what to do and what not to do. She also sees the progress I'm making and how I'm making it. Wow. Congratulations, Brian. And thank you for sharing that. Much appreciated, man. If you teach her this now, Brian, once you become financially free, there is no going back. You'll never accidentally, hey, I'm in desperate need. I need to finance a car for 5-6 years. That'll never happen. Oh, I really want that phone. Yes, I'll lease that new iPhone for 2 years. No, you won't ever do that. Only people in the debt matrix do such things. Only people in the debt matrix finance things that go down in value. But what people in the debt matrix don't understand, each and every time they finance something, they're financing the taxes too. If they don't have the money for the car, they don't have the money for the taxes. They're financing the taxes too. They're getting taxed twice and don't even know it. The tax they can see, oh yeah, it's the car plus tax, but they don't know they're financing those taxes too. You're getting taxed twice. The people in the debt matrix don't know that. That goes for everything. I just be using a car, for example. Anything you finance, you're financing the taxes too. This is what math says. Brian says, okay, if you decide to get 3 or 4X, please let me know. I'd be happy to support the channel. Much appreciated. Okay. Thank you. I need that information. So the next time I order an additional shirts, I'll make sure I go up to that size. Limit for Life says, congratulations to Jennifer. I hope she gets in here. Let me, I don't know. You know, people have jobs, so I don't know. I will see. Let me reach out to her. Just shot her a text, see if she can get on. That'd be nice for her to hear these congratulations, because it's very important. Ivy says, do you care more about high credit score so you can get the best rates when financing, or do you prefer all zeros with lower credit scores because you don't plan on financing anything less than a home? Um, good question. A good question, Hyphy. I think it's both. I think it's important. I believe it's both important because credit is, regardless of how I feel about credit, it is a necessary tool. So when you decide to go over into business, the bank is going to look at your personal credit to see how you manage money well. But I guarantee you this, when you go into business and your credit report looks like this, the bank will know that you know. How will they know? All those zeros. They will know that you're not in debt. They would never insult you with anything less than the best mortgage loan on the market. They wouldn't even insult you with anything less. Why not? Because they know you know. They know you know that you have money. They know you know. They know that you know you're not in debt. They're not going to say, hey, let me give you a FHA mortgage. How about this VA mortgage? How about this conventional 97, all these made up mortgages that designed to keep you in debt? They would never come at you with that. They would know that you're walking in the bank, not crossing your fingers, hoping that you're going to get a mortgage. No, you're walking in the bank to say, I don't know if I'm going to get my mortgage from this bank. I'm coming here to see if I'm going to get the best rate mortgage. Oh yeah, I already checked online which one's the best rate mortgage, and I want that mortgage. No, you can't give it to me. Okay, I'm gonna go down to the next bank. See what I'm saying? Amina says, good on you, Brian. Passing down the wisdom. I guarantee you guys this. Once you learn what I teach you, it's generational. There is no going back. This is how I know. Once you do what it takes to get to these zeros like this is hard work. You can't borrow your way out of debt. You can't borrow you try to borrow your way out of debt. Guess what? The debt is going to come into this and it's just going to shift to another number down there somewhere. If you go get a consolidation loan and pay off all the other debts, guess what? That big consolidation loan is going to be a big number on one of these zeros. It's going to replace one of these zeros. You cannot fake it. You cannot borrow your way out of debt. You cannot fake this picture. And people that are coming in here, don't worry about what I mean by Photoshop. And I'm talking about when it's time to show it in person, it can't be faked. Look at that. This is the first time in my life, in the history of my business, that I've been able to put up somebody's other credit report that matches mine. This is the pattern. This is the pattern to financial freedom. You get to this pattern, nobody will be able to mess with you financially. Nobody. And they won't even know how you're doing it. Come at you with that fast talk. Blah, 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 blah. Hey, flip this, get this house, do that, do this, do this. And you say, yeah, I heard all that. Let me see your personal credit report. All three of them. Brian says, yeah, I believe it in positive parenting, having a good relationship and not waiting on the education institutes to do my job. Exactly. Brian, you teach her this. She will have the most best. She will not have to worry about the stuff that we probably worried, like I worried about growing up, money. Listening to people in the debt matrix. Oh, bills are just part of life. You got to work 40-hour work weeks. You better get that overtime. Hey, you better put this in retirement. You want money before you better put money in there now so you can retire. All that stupid nonsense. You can be a millionaire before she's 30. There's so many pieces in here in the real economy. Again, I keep telling you guys this. There's a second economy that the majority can't see. Once you understand how to get to first, it's mathematically impossible for people in the debt matrix to see it. They can't see it. Once you get out of the debt matrix, once your credit report looks like this, you can see it. Once you're here, you will see all the pieces that are parts of you becoming a millionaire. It's just not just your earning of your money. You start thinking about money collectively. Anything you do financially, opposite of the majority, is money in your pocket. If there's trillions of dollars in student loan debt, Do the opposite. Pay yours off or never get a student loan. Trillions of dollars in credit card debt. Never get credit cards. Trillions in car loan debt. Never, ever finance a car. See how I did that? You do the opposite of that. Any taxes you don't pay that the majority does pay is money in your pocket. Tax evasion is illegal. Tax avoidance is legal. Reigning woman, good morning. Good morning. NC Big says, Brian, I want all the tips from you, brother. Make sure you can get on the Discord for me to soak up how to do some of those lessons. Yeah. Yeah, because you got kids here. See how it all connects, you guys? See how it all connects? You're going to naturally carry this to your children. I promise you. You're going to naturally pass this down to your children. Now, there's no guarantee that they're going to listen, but the younger you instill this in them, because you remember, parents, you're fighting against social media. All the fakers on Facebook, Instagram, all those people pretending to be rich. But now, you and your kids, all you have to do is listen. People in debt don't know they speak debt. Listen to me closely. People in debt don't know they speak debt. People in debt don't know they have a debt pattern. They don't know they have it. So all you got to do is just listen to the way they speak, and they'll start speaking debt, and you won't even have to listen to them anymore because they're speaking debt. They don't know they are, and they don't know they can hear. They don't know you can hear them speaking debt. Even if you told them, hey, your whole spiel doesn't make any mathematical sense. So if it doesn't make mathematical sense, it doesn't make financial sense either. They won't even hear you. They'll be like, what are you talking about? Okay, see you later. Hey, Hyphy, can you? Yeah, okay, he's already going to drop. He probably already saw he's going to drop that in the Discord server. You guys, if you guys haven't jumped on the Discord server, please do. And it's more like, if you don't know what it is, it's more like, because I didn't know what it is until Hyphy introduced it to me. It's more like a DM. It's like a DM, like Facebook, but it's just private to us. There we go. What's up, Almal? Welcome. Saw you sneak in there. There's the Discord server. Jump in there. Ill Wills, good morning. Ill Wills, hey man, you just jumped in on a monumental day today. Jennifer's, I have found the paradigm to financial future, to true financial freedom. Right here. Look at that. Here's the pattern. These are the people you do business with. These are the people. This is how you tell right there. Rich is not a look. Wealth is not a look. That's all an illusion. When you see it on TV, that's an illusion. Okay. This is what, like, when you decide to get serious with somebody, once you get out of debt and you decide to get serious with somebody, just like I did, I asked to see my girlfriend's credit report. It looks like mine. Looks just like mine. When I came across her credit report, she didn't have no debt. This, I promise you, once you're out of debt, when you get serious with somebody, that's one of the questions you're going to ask. You're probably going to know before you get too serious. You're probably already going to know because, again, people in debt have a pattern. They do things that people in debt do. They don't know they do them, okay, because they don't know they're in the debt matrix. But if it got serious and you came across a man or a woman that was in debt, didn't know they were in debt, didn't know how long they were in debt, et cetera, and they don't care about getting out of debt, you will never take them serious. Why? Because you did what it took to get completely out of debt. You did what it took to get all these zeros. You did what it took to have your credit report match everybody else's credit report outside the debt matrix. Welcome to the invisible economy. You're going to discover so many things, and it's going to keep coming. Okay. It's got to come in pieces to you. Once you get out of debt, you're going to feel like you're a brand new baby in this new financial world, and you're going to have diapers on. Okay. There's not going to be many people you can talk to outside the SMD family. I promise you. Nobody's going to understand you. Don't believe me. Go try it. Go talk to your friends and family members. Go talk to anybody you wish. It doesn't matter color, race, love, no love, friend, brother, sister, mom, dad. It won't matter. The debt matrix doesn't care about family members. Doesn't matter. They won't understand you. Oh, okay. You were listening. All right, cool. Once you sacrifice ill wills, you really, the best way I can say it, there is no tightening of the belt, watching your money, budgeting. You don't really have to worry about that, because once you do what it takes, you're gonna. What people don't understand is the majority of people don't understand is like, when you're getting out of debt, there's going to be things you learn along the way. NC Biggs has already learned a couple of things when we're on the Discord server. You can see it happening. You're going to find things to cut costs, live the same way, but get the exact same services, but for a quarter of the price, for half the price. So you're going to be looking like you're living the same. I mean, you're going to be living the same way as people in the debt matrix, but they're not going to know you're doing it for a quarter of the price. They're not going to even know. So they're not going to know that you're budgeting or whatever. They put these stamps on their budgeting. It's just a way of life. I don't even think about it anymore. You're not going to think about money the same way. You're just not. Money's not going to be the first thing on your mind when you wake up. It's not. I'm gonna just leave that up there so you guys can see what your credit report is supposed to look like. I never knew that until I became financially free. Look at all those zeros. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Oh man. Black Knight says a credit card is a tool, just like a knife. Get your knife. Don't teach your children to be afraid of credit cards. Show them how to use credit responsibly. Exactly. Credit is no different than a knife, lawnmower, a chair, a hammer. You name it. It's just a tool. Once you're done with the tool, you just put it away. Hey, I need to rent a car. Oh, pull out the tool. Here you go. All right, cool. Zip, zap, zip. Here's your car and you're on your way. Get the tool, put it back in your wallet, leave. Oh, I'm at a hotel. Pull out the tool. Here you go. All right. I take this room, that room, blah, blah, blah for 5 days. Okay, cool. Put the tool away. Psh, that's it. It's just a tool. Young says, no such thing as disposable income. Use it wisely. I mean, it's just words. I don't know. People use words for what constitutes disposable income. I mean, you gotta. I don't know. You just don't. The best way I can say ill will is when you get out of debt, you don't really look at stuff like that. You don't use words like that because it's really no words to be used. It's just like you're out of debt. No, I'm not going to finance a car under any circumstances. I'm not going to do it. I'll figure it out. I'll buy a bucket. If it came down to it, I'll have $1,000 to buy a bucket, but I'll buy a nice bucket from somebody in credit trouble, in debt, that's going to need that $1,000. Say like somebody has a very reliable $3,000 Toyota Camry, but they need the money bad, and I have $1,500. They're going to take it. See what I'm saying? Because they need the money. People in the debt matrix don't have money, so they're always looking for money. They're always chasing money, but if they just turn around, they'll realize they're running from debt. That's what's making them chase the money. Money is second. It's time is the most important thing on earth. Time, not money. It's time. Man, just beautiful. Let me put this up here, just in case. Anybody want to jump on today? Limit for Life says, Linnell, I'm still on the fence about which credit card is best. You know, I look at it this way. Anything that might get you points, don't have an annual fee. I don't pay annual fees on credit. I don't pay to have plastic in my pocket. I just absolutely refuse to pay to have a piece of plastic in my pocket. If I don't use it for the year, I owe a fee. No, I'm not doing that ever. I don't really look at credit cards like that, but if you do that, I mean, you might as well, and especially if you're financially free, get something that's going to benefit you. Don't worry about the interest rate because you're not paying it anyway. Don't worry about the interest rate. Something that's going to benefit you, but no card with the annual fee. But unless you can, it counts on how you use it. Maybe if you travel a lot and you use it and you're paying it off every single month and there's a fee, maybe it can counteract that fee. Maybe you can write that fee off on taxes because you fly and then you get free trips. Who knows? But look into it. But I personally I don't fly as much as I used to over the last few years. So I just use my credit card. I don't really look at the benefits of the credit card. Ill Will says, exactly. That's what I'm saying. The word disposable doesn't make sense when it comes to, okay, I got you, Ill Wills. You're right. It doesn't even make any sense. But people in the debt matrix, check it out. They don't know if they're in the negative. Listen, people in the debt matrix are in the negative. They don't even realize money doesn't even exist for them. They're in the negative. So they have absolutely no disposable income. That they don't even know that word means absolutely nothing. They just use words because they've heard those words from other people in the debt matrix. They don't know that. Hyphy says, my credit card earned me $700 in cash back last year and I paid 0 interest on it. That's phantom income. It sure is. That is phantom income because the majority of people cannot do that. Here's the thing, Hyphy. If you had a person that was in debt and they had the exact same credit card as you and they used the exact same amount as you and then they got $700 cash back from that credit card, that $700 they got back is really not there. They just believe it's there, especially if they're making monthly payments. See what I'm saying? They're paying interest. They're paying whatever the fees, and they're remember everything they use. Anytime they use the credit card and don't pay it off, whatever they bought with it, they're financing the taxes too with the interest rate, and so they believe they're getting $700 back, but they're not. They're in the negative. That's mathematically impossible, but they don't know that. You guys can jump on anytime, be part of the conversation. You don't have to use your camera. You can just use your voice. Anytime you want to jump on and talk about today, if you have maybe you have a question, jump on here. Ask me any question you wish regarding personal finances only. No question is a dumb question. Don't feel like you need to know something to talk to me. Any question. If you are in debt, you're ready to talk to me. If you are in debt, you're ready to come see me. Right there. My website is scrolling along the bottom there. NC Big says, LJ, if you can't get a credit card once out of debt, how would you go about getting one? NC Biggs, I say like this. Right now, don't worry about getting a credit card right now. Okay, you don't need a credit card. You don't need one. Don't worry about getting a credit card right now. Just don't worry about it. You don't need one. Credit card is not a need. But once you follow all the way through, we'll talk about that. But right now, I'm not going to push you to a secured credit card. I'm not going to do that. That's just giving away money. Don't do a secure credit card. Don't ever do that. That's just giving your money away. I'm not going to encourage anybody to give their money away. Don't do that. Hyphy says there's no one best credit card. The best credit card is the card that fits your spending habits. Exactly. Hyphy be coming up with some good stuff. I like the words he used. I love the way he constructs his statements. That's exactly the truth. Because I don't look at, hey, this one's the best credit card. It counts on how you use your credit card, how you spend it. And once you're out, I would only even recommend a credit card for those of you that are completely out of debt. If you're in debt, yeah, don't even worry about a credit card. I'm not even gonna. You can't. You won't know how to use it unless you're out of debt. That's the best way I can explain that. Mark says, should I pay the interest on my school loans? Let me see what Mark's trying to ask me. That's after I pay off the principal completely. No, I mean, if you got several student loans, you just pay them completely off. You don't worry about paying the interest or paying the principal. You're just worrying about paying off the balance. So don't pay the interest. Don't, just put them in order. They're in order, and you pay them off according to what I've wrote out. Just say if this the smallest, from the smallest to the largest. So if you had, let's say like you had 5 student loans, and from largest at the top down to the smallest, starting with the smallest, you pay heavy on the smallest one until it's paid off, while paying minimums on the rest. And then once that's paid off, you take that and go to the next one, pay it off, next one, pay it off, next one, pay it off. Tony Davis says secure credit card. That's no. Don't do a secure credit card. And I'm gonna make this quick so you guys can understand what I'm. For those of you that don't really understand how secure credit cards work. Now I know it looks like a secure credit card is your only option because you have no money or you have bad credit. But let me give an example of what you will be doing if you do that. Okay, say like you were looking for a $500 secured credit card. Okay. And for those of you that do not know what a secured credit card is a credit card that is secured by the money that you put in the bank, that you give the bank. So if the bank says, okay, I approve you for a $500 secured credit card. So this is how it works. You take $500 of your money that you went out and worked for, that you have physically in your hand. Follow me closely. That you have physically $500 in your hand. It's yours. You're taking this money and you're saying, here, bank, here. The bank is going to say, here's some plastic for that $500 credit card. Here's a piece of plastic. There you go. They're going to take that $500 and put it in their bank. On the back end, they're going to loan that money is going to be part of a bigger pool. They're going to loan that money out for whatever interest rate they choose. At the same time, they're going to charge you an interest rate for using this credit card. They're going to charge you an interest rate on your own money. They're going to charge you an interest rate for you using your own money with that piece of plastic. Going to charge you an interest rate. And each time you use something, you're financing the taxes too. All for the privilege of saying, hey, credit bureaus, this person with the secured credit card paid us back his own money on time. He gets a point or a grade on his credit. That doesn't make any sense. That makes absolutely no sense. You are losing when you get a secure credit card. The majority of people in the debt matrix have not a clue that they're doing that. They're giving away money. The bank, how can the banks can't lose for people that get secured credit cards? You take $500 of your own money and say, here, bank, they swap it with plastic. They loan out the $500 because they hold that money. And then at the same time, they charge you a ridiculous interest rate to use your own freaking money. Don't ever do that. Don't ever do that, ever. All right, good, Mark. You're on your way, man. I know you got the bug. Don't fall off the train. It's easy. Just stay on course. Don't be shy, you guys, man. You guys want to jump on, make this show interesting. This show is created for people like you, SMD family members. You guys want to jump on, let me know. But today, I'm just letting you guys know that you guys in this room, today is a landmark day. This is a milestone. Jennifer has helped me prove to you guys there is a pattern. There's a pattern. There is a pattern to financial freedom. This is it. How many of you guys put, if you've never seen this, anything like this, Put a zero in the room. If you've never seen anybody, any channel show you guys a side-by-side comparison to a full entire, forget about seeing somebody's entire credit report. Don't worry about that. I know you guys haven't hardly seen that. But two people's side-by-side entire credit reports that damn near look the same. Look at that. You know how many people in the debt matrix would love to see a zero under student loans? Let me say that again. Do you know how many people would love to look at their entire credit report and see a zero under student loans? That would be a dream come true. You know how many people in the debt matrix would love to see a zero under collections? You guys need to come see me. Right there, scrolling at the bottom. Don't be shy. You're ready. If you're in debt, you're ready. Share my channel. Don't forget to hit that like button. Please don't forget to hit subscribe. This is how you share the channel. Google #savings-debt. That's it. Open it, tell them just, hey, open up Google, click that and type in #savings-debt. You'll know who I'm talking about right there. I'm the only one that will populate under a Google search right there. Do that. You don't believe me? Do it. You tell me. Do you see anybody else that pops up in the Google search? Nope. Look at all those zeros. See the zeros in the chat? They match the credit report. Look at that. Defend my bid. My mentor, John. How you doing, man? Defend my biz. When are you coming out with your online courses? I don't know how to do it, John. I don't know how to do it. I need help. I've never done it. This is my man. This is my longtime friend right here. My undercover mentor. Maybe he knows it, maybe he doesn't. All right. This is my man right here. He helped me out when I was he helped me out with things when I was first getting ready to step out. I remember this one, John, you just sent me this meme about it was a dog talking to a wolf or another dog. One dog was chained up, and one was like, the dog chained up was happy that he had meals every day, and the other one was getting, I'll never forget that, man. I never forget that. I need help on how to do it. I don't know how to do it. All right. I do need to do that. Man, I'm glad hey man, it feels good to see you pop in, man. I appreciate that. I really do. This is welcome to the SMD family, Savings-Debt family. I want to just, hey man, there is no going back. Once you taste, now I understand that what you sent me a long time ago. Once you taste this type of freedom, there is no going back. I'm going to do whatever it takes to reach whatever it is that I'm supposed to be at. I already feel it. I see it. It's right here. It's right here. I just can't grab it yet. It's almost there. I can feel it. I can feel the shape of it. Defend my business, get it going, help thousands instead of one at a time. You're right. You're right. I know you're still, I know. Okay. Starting today, I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to figure it out starting today. You know what? Let me tell you guys, let me show you guys. S&D family, you need people like this to push you to the next level, because people that are there already, they know the pieces that you're missing. Okay. And you know who to trust. This will teach you who to trust, especially when it comes to money. Let me show you this. This pattern in this right here, this cannot be faked. This cannot be faked. You see these credit reports? It cannot be faked. This says a lot. This says you've done what needs to be done to get to these zeros. Man, I know. I know. I know that's okay. That's my problem. I know that's my problem. I'm gonna work on it. That's starting. What's today? Saturday. I'm starting today. Okay, I'm gonna figure this out. That's what I know. That's what I need to do. Rainy Woman says, "LOL, I'm riding in the car. I won't call in." Black Knight says, a financial budget is not a four-letter word. It is just a tool, direct and track your money. That's what it is. And I'm telling you guys, once you guys get out of debt, you won't even have to really track your money like that, because you don't spend money like that. You do pretty much everything the opposite of the majority. That's all you got. It's out here. There's two economies. There's one that you can see. There's one the majority can see, and there's one that you cannot see. People in the debt matrix, it's mathematically impossible for them to see the other one. They can't see it. This economy controls that economy. This economy relies on that economy. We need people in debt. We need slaves. Now, these slaves are volunteer slaves. They volunteer to be slaves. How do they volunteer? Because they're in debt. They believe in financing cars. They believe in financing vacations. They believe in financing shoes. They believe in whatever people in the debt matrix believe. We need them to believe that. Somebody created this. Somebody created this. Do I know who created it? No, but it's a masterpiece. I didn't see it when I was in the debt matrix. Never in a million years would I thought, hey, my credit report needs to look like all zeros. I would have never thought that ever. It doesn't care it doesn't matter what anybody thinks. Put it this way. Because I know people in the debt matrix hear this all the time. If you come across a friend or family member that just got a house, you turn to them and say, hey, what type of mortgage did you get? Is it the best one on the market? No. Why would you get anything less than the best one on the market? It doesn't make any financial sense. Good morning, Cosmic Wisdom. Hey, Cosmic, do you see this? Do you see this? Do you see Jennifer's credit report? Do you see it? It's beautiful. Now, if I can get kids starting in grade school to understand simple mathematics will make them a millionaire, a billionaire, a trillionaire, whatever. If I can start them right there, they will know nothing different. They will know nothing different. They will look at everybody in the debt matrix as a weird person. Uh-oh, we got Mark coming on. 1 second. 1 second. Let me bring up Mark.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
First, 1 second. Let me remove this. Can you hear me, Mark?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
All right. For some reason, I am not hearing you. Let me make sure it's. Okay. Let me make sure it's not 1 second here.
All right.
Okay. Go ahead.
You can hear me?
Yeah. Now I can hear you. Okay. It was just
all right. Perfect. So, some crazy things have happened since we started interacting. Just from the basic, you need to get out of debt, to now the people that I meet, it's very different. And I don't know how I met this guy. I mean, he's a new employee in our department, but it's just so weird because this guy comes in kind of unorthodox. You took a look at him, he's a little different. Cool guy,
what do you mean by different? Give me an example. What do you mean by different?
He has the dreads, and this is a very corporate environment too. So gotcha. He has the dreads. He doesn't look like what you would expect. Someone who knows SQL or
right. Okay. Okay. I know that standard look. All right. I know what you mean. Okay. I got
you. And at first, I just kind of observe people, kind of take that seat, and I try to take a look and see, who's this person, what are they talking about? But I mean, as soon as I talked to him, I was like, this guy is. Wait, what? Let me just drop what I'm trying to do, get out of debt. Let me just drop that in there and see what he
gotcha. Okay.
Says. I say it, and then he just looks at me like, you know, it was just his look.
No, what did you
He-
say to him? What did you say to him?
I just told him that I'm trying to get out of debt.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay,
You know,
all right, all right.
that, you know, I have a plan. It should be
Mhm.
at this time that I'm out.
Mhm.
And he just says, okay, I see you, you know. And then from then on, we just started engaging, you know.
Wow,
I
wow.
came to find out that this guy he owns 4 properties out here in Charlotte. And he
Okay.
says he had to have student loans. He had a car loan once. And he said he had it once and he'll never do it again.
Mm.
When he started talking like that, I was like, oh, okay, this guy, he
Oh,
knows.
he
He
knows.
knows.
See what I'm saying? It's a language. Did you see it?
Yeah.
It's a language. Now, if you were in debt, he wouldn't even. Now, let me ask you something. When you told him the very first said, hey, I'm trying to get out of debt, was his facial expression a certain way, or was it a click? I mean, what was his facial expression when you mentioned that you're getting out of debt? Did it change? His demeanor change, or what happened?
You know, he's a cool guy. Like
Mhm.
he's a like kind of down to earth guy. So
Mhm.
he, I could tell his expression kind of like, oh, okay, he knows.
Gotcha. Okay.
But you know, just a very cool guy. You know, very
Wow.
chill. But
Wow. What kind of car does he drive? Did you see his car?
you know, no, but we actually talked about this. He drives I think a Camry hybrid.
Okay.
2000. I'm not sure what date.
Okay.
But
It really doesn't matter. You know he ain't making payments. You know he ain't making payments.
No, he told me he's like, okay, it was 28,000. I just paid straight cash for it. That's it.
Wow. Okay.
My guy. Yeah, but he said we were just talking yesterday. He was like, you know, I could have retired 10 years ago,
Wow.
but I'm trying to get to this point.
Right.
And I'm just thinking to myself, like, this guy has been working this type of profession for 17 years now. He said,
wow,
debt free. I'm like, this guy has to be a millionaire.
He has to be. If he's had this way of life since 7, because I picture myself, if I had known what I'm teaching you guys today at 17 years ago, oh man, I'd have been a millionaire years ago.
Yeah,
wow.
I'm like, this guy. Yeah, so it's different dude, man. I'm just trying to absorb everything. But you know, I just called to say that when you really want something and you feel it, you feel like, okay, this is meant to be. Right. It'll just, all the ducks would start lighting up.
It's true.
You know,
it's true.
I really thought I'd be the only man in that department talking to that type of stuff. But yeah, I have, you know, unexpectedly with this dude, and we just all speaking the same language, you know.
And he doesn't look like the rich person you see on Instagram or Facebook, right? Or TV, right? He doesn't look like he's a millionaire like that, does he?
Not at all.
See what I'm saying? It's not a look. It's not a look. It's not a look. If you're out of debt and you're trying to achieve something and putting on that look is important to wherever your goal is, okay, you can do it. But the majority of people out there are faking. What's that statement? Fake it till you make it. No, you don't. You don't have to. You don't have to do it. Go in debt till you make it. Is that what it says? So finance a car, finance some shoes, finance some suits, finance a watch. So you're going in debt faking it. No, that's not how you do it. Right. That's not true.
Right.
Wow, right. That's pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's crazy. You know, I'm sitting here and, you know, he's just talking about Dave Ramsey. You know, he's got different perspectives on it, but you can tell, like, the way he's engaging, you know, his debt-free lifestyle is different, but it carries same underlying principles, you know, with it. So I'm like, I'm just trying to soak up his method. I see where he's coming from, and you know, and
share it, man. It's all share it with us, man. I'm curious, especially if somebody been in the game for 17 years like that. Oh man,
I'm gonna one day I'm gonna try to get him on the show.
Yeah, or just share my channel with him, so he might come out and check it out himself, and he sound like he'll have some valuable information to contribute to this. Because this is how the connections are made, man. This is how it works. This is how it works.
Right.
Wow.
You know, he's talking about his credit score is like 500. I pay cash. We were
Yeah.
talking about a mechanic he knows around this area. He was like, the first time he met the guy,
Mhm.
he the guy asked him for only cash, but this
Mhm.
guy is such a good mechanic, and the amount of cash that he was asking for it,
Mhm.
the guy I was talking to said he wanted to pay him more, but then he came with cash,
Mhm.
and the guy looked at the cash and he took less, and
Yes.
he was like, okay.
Yes.
So this is how to do it. You know, you
That's what I told you. Didn't I tell you that?
that's it.
That's it.
Exact words.
That's how exactly. That's how it works. That's how it
I'll tell you
works.
what,
More people in debt. It doesn't matter if they're in business. It doesn't matter what it looks like on the outside. You come up like, well, when I got my transmission done on my truck, they quoted me almost $3,000. I said, "Hey man, I got cash." It went down to 22.
yeah.
Just like that.
I'll tell you what, man, it's crazy. It's
That is
crazy.
awesome to hear you meet somebody that's actually financially free, and you would have never known because you wouldn't even never you would have if you were not on your mission yourself, you would have not even known to say the words to talk to him about for him to even respond to you to say, "Oh, okay, yeah, you know what I'm saying?"
Exactly.
Man, that is an awesome story, man.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that's what I wanted to come out here to talk to you guys about. It's cool because, you know, I thought about like, okay, how is this thing gonna come out? How is it gonna turn out for me as, you know,
What do you
as
mean?
an
As becoming debt
individual?
free?
Yeah, becoming debt free. Am I gonna meet the proper people? You know, apart from the SMD and family, of course.
Right.
Am I gonna meet, you know, proper people? Am I gonna have more guidance here? Maybe I might try to be falling off,
Mm-hmm.
you know, since I don't interact with you guys much, you know, outside of the videos or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Am I gonna fall off? Or, you know, what's gonna happen?
Mm-hmm.
And then this dude just came around, and I was like, not in a million years would I, you know, think that will happen.
You know, it really, you know, like I said, it's more of best version motivation. He talks about more about the universal and the universe side. I believe in all that, and it's not even belief. I know it is, right?
Right.
And it just but besides that, debt free is a different language, as you can see. That's what you're discovering. And
Right.
I promise you this, Mark, it must come in pieces the way it's coming in. Because if everything just hit you once, you'd probably go crazy. It'd be too much. You'll start reflecting of where you messed up back years ago. You shouldn't have did this. I would have that by now. I would have this and that. It must come in pieces. And paying your debt off the way I have laid it out for you forces you and it to come in pieces to you.
Right.
Because you can't speed this pay off your debt faster. You're like, oh, okay, man, I'm gonna just jump this up to 6. You know, you're in debt, so
right.
You must earn the money first and then pay it off in pieces. Once you get there, man, the sky's the limit.
And that's very true because, you know, I keep on trying to change the amount that I'm being paid, try to see, okay, what is the fastest way I can get it done? Right. If I ask for this much, this much, this much. Mm-hmm. And I always seem to hit this spot of like 7 to 8 months mm-hmm. at the highest. Mm-hmm. And no matter how much I change it, you know, within reason, I guess, of a pay change, it always seems to be around that area. Right. So it's like I'm going to have to, I just start seeing that it's not really about time. It's more about the commitment through the time, you know? Yes. Yeah. And I was just talking to my mom about it. I was like, look, it's going to hurt. It's hurting me right now. You know, there's some things that I want to do that I think I have the, you know, when I look at my account, yeah, I could do this, I could do that, but I know that I really can't because I don't have that money with me. Mm-hmm. So it hurts right now, but it's just teaching me a good lesson. You know,
it's just temporary. It's temporary pain, and even that part of the pain, because what it is, Mark. You're feeling the actual pain of the money that you already spent. You already spent the money; it's gone. Okay, you're just feeling the pain of paying it back.
Right.
Now that pain part is that's part of the something that's gonna make it solid in you to never fall back into that again. You're gonna be like, yeah, I don't want to feel that pain again of paying back money again for over a period of time. You're not gonna want to feel that again ever.
Nope. Nope.
And so congratulations, man. I thank you for sharing that story, man, because I want more people to see this and hear this, because people that are outside the debt matrix, as soon as they hear you speak the language, they'll know that you know, because it cannot be faked.
Right.
It can't be faked.
Exactly.
That credit report cannot be faked. You see how beautiful that looks? Look at all those zeros.
One day it's gonna be me.
See what I'm saying, Mark? Think about yourself. Now put yourself up there. Imagine if your credit report looked like that with all zeros.
Man, I see it. You know, that's the funny thing. I'm not even imagining it. I see it.
Okay,
you know?
you see it. You see it. Okay, that's better. I like the way you're using your words. You see it. Good.
That's it. That's it, man. I just gotta thank you, man, because the way it all came, you know, I was gonna look into Dave Ramsey, but then you just came. The video just kind of came out of nowhere. Like after I just talked to this girl about it, your video just popped out of nowhere, and I was like, you know, with you and O'Shea, it just came, and I just clicked on it. And I was like, man, this guy, he's saying some of the same things she was saying.
Yeah.
Like, all right, let me start looking into it, and then it just started building from there and there and there, and I was like, that's crazy.
It's the universe, and also it is. It definitely is. It is. And you see the credit reports. Look at that. You cannot
can't deny it.
This is a milestone for me. It's a milestone for the SMD family to show that this is the pattern to wealth right here. Nobody can fake to you. Somebody pitches you a deal now, Mark. What you gonna say to them?
Let me see that credit.
Let me see their entire credit report. And this is what they're going to naturally respond to. Mark my words. They're going to say, oh, Mark, my credit score is this. You're going to say, no, I didn't ask to see your credit score. I'm asking to see your entire credit report. They're going to go, what? What do you want to see that for? Why? That's weird. I don't care if you think it's weird. I want to see it. No, see you later. You know?
Oh, man.
You know?
It's crazy.
Man, you're welcome, man. Because I could see you got the bug, man. I could see it in your text messages. I could see it in you're like, oh man, what's I said he got the bug. I remember that. I remember that because when I got it, man, I was trying to tell all my friends, hey man, check it out. This is how you can become free. This is how you cut down on you. Even when I was telling them, like when I first discovered how to reduce my cell phone bill from $100 a month down to $20, $25 a month, right? I would say, hey man, check this out. You can get the exact same service for a quarter of the price. Oh man, that's a trick. What is that? That can't be true. That's not, there's got to be a catch to it. I'm like, no, it's not a catch. It's just, you just do this and that. And it's the same thing. Nah, man, I ain't trying to hear all that. See, that's when I knew I was onto something. I knew, I was like, I can prove something and show them something with mathematics and they still don't believe it. That's how I knew this was my passion. That's how I knew.
Yep.
Wow, man. That's a cool story, man. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate it.
Hey, not a problem, man. Thank you for making this happen, man.
Hey, man. You are welcome. You're welcome.
All right, yo.
All right, man. Later.
Peace.
Wow, that was an awesome story. See what I'm saying? Ill Will says, I've known Randy Woman from these YouTube streets. The voice had ships sail off course and they disappeared. The voice had ships sail off course. Okay, I'm missing something there. Ill Wills. The voice, okay. I think she came, Randy Woman came on one time, but she said she's driving, so she might end up losing again. Again, please don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel. Please don't forget to hit that like. Please, let me put this beautiful, let me make sure people see this beautiful, today's milestone. Jennifer might be at work because I texted her. I sent her a DM. She hasn't responded, so she might have to catch this video on the replay. But I want her to know that she has created a milestone marker for the SMD family and for this channel. I have found the paradigm. This is the pattern. This is it. This is how you become and millionaire, billionaire, trillionaire. This is the base. I help create your financial foundation. Right this with this. Cosmic Wisdom says, so true, so true. Millionaires are usually the most low-key folks I know, not flashy most of the time, because it's not even necessary. It's not even necessary to tell. If 85% of Americans are in debt and you're not, what's the purpose of telling them and showing them that you're not? It doesn't even, it's really no purpose for it. It's really no purpose. Oh, goodness gracious. Herbert Scott says the millionaire in the next cubicle. Exactly. Don't even know it. Herbert says the pain of paying it back. That's an ebook title right there. Yeah. See what I'm saying? I get my ideas from you guys. Now I need to follow through. It's time for me to be honest. Like I said, my friend John jumped in here. I need to be pushed to the next level, just like I needed to be pushed to where I'm at today. Now it's time to take it to the next level. Whatever that may be, it's time. Okay? Right now is it. Right now is the time. I know this. I know it's the time. I got to be pushed outside of my comfort zone. Right now, I'm in an area in my life where I'm comfortable. I'm debt free. I'm living the way I want to live. Now it's time to, if I want to keep it, it's time to push myself to the next level. All right, Rating Woman, have a good day. Herbert says debt equals matrix, zeros equals Zion. Zion, I got to look at what you mean by Zion. Look at those zeros, you guys. Let me put this up here so anybody else want to jump in here. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Just click that stream link. Here's the link that you can jump in on the cast, on the channel right now. You don't have to get on camera. You can just use your voice. Maybe tell about what you've learned from the channel. You can have a testimony of what I've done for you. Maybe there's something that you don't understand. Anything to do with personal finances, you can get a hold of me. Jump right here. Ask me. I want everyday people to jump on here and sort of like, you know how Dave Ramsey have just callers call in and just tell about their situations. Everyday people from all walks of life. Doesn't even matter their occupation. It doesn't matter if they're doctor, lawyer, accountant, pharmacist. It's people from all walks of life. It doesn't matter their occupation. Okay. Don't make people believe because you're making X amount of money that you should know something about money. Like you're expected, like you should have known this years ago. No, it all counts on who's saying that to you. Okay. Herbert says Zion was the real world. Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't know that. Zion was the real world in the Matrix movies, The Last Human City. Okay. I did not know that. You know, I haven't taken the time to do this, but I'm going to go back and watch the original Matrix movie. And in my mind, I'm going to substitute everything for as if it's the debt matrix, because it's pretty much the same thing. Because this is what I feel like right now. As a debt-free person, I feel like I'm Neo walking around inside the debt matrix. And when people that look like they have money, people pretending to have money, they start spitting at their financial knowledge to me, and they're spitting, and what's coming out of their mouth is debt speak, and their bullets, the words. Imagine their words are the bullets. The bullets are the word. No, their bullets are the words, but they're coming really slow. I can see them coming a million miles away because they're speaking debt. So if they're speaking debt, I can just go. You know, it's easy to say, I'm not even paying attention to you. Whatever's coming out of your mouth makes absolutely no mathematical sense. And if it doesn't make mathematical sense, it doesn't make financial sense either. If math didn't exist, we wouldn't have the ability to count money. We would get a stack of money and say, what are we going to do with this? What are those funny symbols on the paper? What is that? What is that symbol? That looks like I mean, you wouldn't be able to say that's a 9, that's a 10, that's a 20, that's a 50. You wouldn't be able to say that. You wouldn't be able to count out $9 You know what I'm saying? Because you wouldn't have the ability. Math and money are one. The only thing that can separate math from money are feelings, how you feel about it. And when you interject your feelings with your money, this is what it sounds like in the second economy, in the real economy that you cannot see. This is what it sounds like when you interject your feelings about money. Hey, man, how do you feel about 5 + 5 = 10? How does that make you feel? Does it make you feel warm inside? Does it make you want to jump for joy? If you asked anybody that, they would look at you like you're crazy. What are you talking about? It's just 10. What does it matter how I feel about it being 10? Exactly. So if you get to Christmas time and you feel bad that you don't have any money, just feel bad that you don't have any money, and that's it. You don't say, oh man, I feel bad, so I'm gonna go get this credit card and buy everybody gifts so I don't have to feel bad. If you do that, you just dug yourself deeper in debt because of the way you felt about not having money for Christmas. See what I'm saying? That's the same thing. So if Christmas comes around and you don't have any money for Christmas, you say to everybody, I'm not buying anybody any gifts. They're gonna say, why? You're gonna say, I have no money. Don't be embarrassed, because people in the debt matrix, they don't know they're in debt. So don't worry about how they feel about you, oh, this person's broke. Why are they saying it out loud? Maybe I can loan them some money. You say, no, I don't want to borrow any money from you. I'm not buying anybody anything for Christmas because I have no money, period. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And, I need some help. All right. I need some help if somebody knows somebody that's good on how to create online classes, online something, I need help with that. I have no idea where to begin, how to do it. I have no idea. I know how to fill it with content. I do. But I need help. Okay. All right. Back to this. Look at this. And honestly, this is one of my main goals is this, okay? I want to be up on the stage somewhere. I want to be in a classroom, in grade school classes, in high school classes, in colleges. Oh, we got NC Briggs. 1 second, NC. 1 second. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can hear you.
Hey, sorry about this, but this cart, man, it's making all this noise in the background.
Okay. You got one of the Walmart carts there.
Yeah, Walmart.
Okay.
Walmart.
All right.
I had to buy some Pampers. Look, so anyway, I wanted to just say, I was going to talk about kind of like the continuation of my cell phone story.
Okay.
So I went ahead and so you and Hyphy know, because I've been trying to figure it out, so y'all gave me all these great plans. I didn't go with them yet. That doesn't mean I'm not going to go with them at all. But I didn't go with them yet. But I went to you and Hyphy saved me like a lot of money just going in and looking at that and paying attention to what's going on, because I was paying way too much. I went from, like I think I told you, I went from about $200 a month to was it $87 a month.
Right. That's huge, man. That is huge.
So,
that's huge.
And that's just that. And I'm gonna pick on you a little bit, Linnell. Linnell told me, of course, that's just the tip of the iceberg, man. You can go way lower than that, man. But that's a good start, though.
That is a definitely good start, man. You're already starting the pattern. That's how it starts. You're not gonna stop looking. You're not gonna stop there. Trust me. You're gonna be looking at everything, man.
Oh, I'm gonna do it with my cell phone. Well, my next thing is my cable bill.
Yeah.
Because I got to get rid of that. So
how much is that cable bill? I can't remember. How much?
I told you it was like $212
a month.
Yeah, $212 a month.
Oh yeah, that's got to stop. That's complete suicide. That's financial suicide. Time to stop that.
I'm gonna be working on that next month. That's next month's project. But yeah, I mean, I was gonna tell you, you know, as I love Hyphy when he says the scam thing. That's just hilarious to me. But
Hyphy call everything a scam. That's a scam. That's a scam.
no, he said to me, we were talking online, and I was telling him, I was like, look, you know, the first lady, you know, tried to get me. I was buying you know, like I said, I work for a company. They give me a discount and everything, and so they said they were going to give me, you know, oh, we can get it for you for $75 a month. I was like, and you know, I got my 2 kids on it and everything, and it's great. And I was like, oh, okay, all right. Well, that sounds. She was really harping on this plan. Like she was like, get this plan, get this plan. And I was like, I mean, you sure? You know, I mean, what's the catch? Why is it cheaper than the other plan that I already have? And she was like, well, you know, it's just a new plan and everything. So I tried it out. I immediately got an email. You know how you get the emails to confirm what your bill's going to be every month? Mm-hmm. Well, I got that in the mail. That I guess they didn't expect me to look at it. But yeah. So I looked. So after I had talked to you guys and told you it was going to be $75, so they sent me an email saying your new bill is $143. I was like, no, it's not going to be $143.
No, it's not.
I called them up and I immediately talked to them, and the lady was like, yeah, well, you know, you have this plan, and this is what you know, it's not taken out yet. The discount is not taken out yet. I'm like, no. The discount's right there. I can see it on the bill. Like, please fix it. Like, they're like, no, that's just your cell phone. That's just your little cell phone discount. I was like, not your employee discount. I was like, okay, well, I said, well, I need something that says I'm gonna make $75, pay $75 a month.
Right.
Now y'all telling me 143, and that's way different. That's double.
Yeah.
It's almost double of what you told me on the phone. You know, so
right.
You know, they were like, well, yeah, we're gonna fix it. So then they found out that when I moved over to the new plan, the plan that this lady, you know, told me to get, and she actually has this plan herself, found out that you don't get a discount for that plan.
Okay.
So the lady is not getting a discount. If she's telling the truth, she doesn't get the discount. And she's getting, you know, tore all apart. And then me, I was getting ready to get tore apart. So I called them and I had them reverse it. And they gave me, and that's when I went to the $87 plan. And so after they finished that took about a solid 30 minutes to an hour to get. You know how it is with them. You know,
I ain't dealt with them in years. So
yeah, I bet you haven't. Then of course, you know, right after that, you know, there was like, I got this great deal for you. You know, because you know, I took off my insurance for my phone. I took off a tablet, you know, that all together, and it just dropped my bill drastically. So, so they took all that off, and so then they said, well, you know, hey, look, we got these new cell phone plans. I mean, we got these new cell phones. You can get this new iPhone X, and I can just hear Hyphy saying scam in the background. Finance this phone. You know, I was like, nah, I can't be financing.
They don't want you to leave the matrix. You trying to leave the matrix. They don't want you to leave.
Well, I had already stopped paying on phones. You know, me, I had my phone for a long time, but so you know, as an employee, you know, I have a work phone, and you know, they send me emails telling me, oh, we got the new, you can get this for this price right now. You know, they advertise to the employees in the middle of work. You get work email on your work email. You get advertisement for their services.
Wow!
All the time.
Wow!
All the time.
On your work email.
Yeah, work email. You work there, and they send you emails to your work phone. You're not allowed to do anything else. Now, you can't look at YouTube. And you can't do, but you can look at their advertisements, though. Their advertisements.
See, that's all the debt matrix stuff, man. That's all debt matrix. It's designed to keep you there.
And the lady was like, are you sure? Because these are great deals. And I was like, great deals. I got to finance a phone. I was like, that don't sound like no great. No, I'll just buy a phone if I need to buy a phone. Okay, thank you.
God.
I really appreciate it. Oh, yeah.
I love hearing those stories, man. I love hearing them debt matrix stories.
Yeah, they were definitely trying to. They were like, "Hey man, look, man, don't you want to finance this phone and pay for the taxes too, and everything? You know, come on, don't you want to do this?" And I'm like, "No, I don't think I want to do that. That sounds terrible, actually.
Wow.
Trying to get out of debt, you know."
And they just steady try to convince you of otherwise.
Oh man, look, I'm getting all kinds of. It's crazy. Like I'm trying to get out of debt, and it seems that everything is trying to like slow me down. It's like obstacles. Like I'm jumping over obstacle after obstacle.
That's Agent Smith. Okay, that's Agent Smith sent to keep you in the debt matrix. Okay, he's trying everything to keep you there. Okay, that's Agent Smith.
Because you remember when I told you I talked to those lawyers. The lawyer tried to get me to finance another car, and I was like,
"Oh, that was crazy! No. That was crazy! That was crazy to hear that."
I'm talking to a lawyer because and I don't mind, I'm doing the Chapter 7 thing, but I'm talking to a lawyer to get out of debt, and he's sitting here like, "Oh, what are you gonna do for a car?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm gonna buy one for cash." Well, I got this person you can talk to. Just tell them I sent you. They do a real good job with people in doing bankruptcy. I was like, no, I'm good. I don't want that. I don't want that. No.
And see, I want you to remember in the movie The Matrix, Agent Smith can be anybody he wanted. Remember that? That's what he's doing. Now he was the person trying to get you to finance he was the lady trying to get you to finance the phone. Then he became the lawyer. The lawyer trying to get you to stay. Those are all Agent Smith trying to get you to stay in the debt matrix. That's Agent Smith.
Yeah, man,
he can take the form of anybody.
He done shown up at least twice this month, man.
He shows up at work. He pretends to be your coworkers. Trust me. Agent Smith can be anybody he wants to be.
Don't worry, he's in my email too, because he's always advertising.
Yeah.
Hey man, come over here and get in some debt, man.
That's Agent Smith. That's Agent Smith.
You can finance these new headphones, because you can find these new headphones. And no, these headphones, these little wild ones, I just bought $14.
Exactly.
I had to get, I needed a wild.
Right here.
Because I get tired of the ones that I have. I got the other ones. A friend of mine gave me some. He won a gift card and got me some Bluetooth ones. Mm-hmm. But they die so often. I was just like, man, I need something that's going to last that I can wear it all the time. So
reliable. Exactly.
$14 ones. They got the $160, $69 ones on. But I'm not out of the debt matrix to buy such things. So I'm gonna stick with the $14.
Trust me, when you get out of debt matrix, it's gonna take everything in your strength to buy $169 Bluetooth headphones. It really is. I can't even see myself doing it. I just can't do it. I can't.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to, but I know I'm just saying if it ever happens, it's gonna be a while before I do that. But I still got $21,000 worth of student loans I gotta pay, man. I gotta pay.
Right. You got to get them off. That's the right there. Student loans, the true slavery, man. Right there. You get rid of them student loans. I'm telling you, NC Biggs, you are going to be free as a damn bird.
No, I'm trying to be free. I'm just tired of like looking at. I'm tired of. I get sick every month and then wake up and be like, payday comes and it's like, how I think Dave Ramsey would say this a lot. He's like he says you pay on Friday, saying "Oh my God" on Monday.
Right.
Oh my God, it's Monday. That's what he would say.
I mean, it's just like if you're at work, listen to the people that are happy about payday. People that talk about since they do auto deposit, they're happy about getting their check on Thursday instead of Friday. They're happy to get their paycheck early. Those are people in debt because you're going to check it out. NC Biggs, you're going to forget it. Once you're financially free, you're going to forget what paydays are. You're going to forget your paydays.
Man, I remember there was a guy that I used to work with when I was young. He used to do that. He used to have how you got, the paper checks, instead of direct deposit.
Right.
Because, most places do direct deposit now. You can't even do paper checks.
Mm-hmm.
So he would get paper checks and the dude would keep he would have 3 of them sitting in his house. I was like, he was sitting there, just be sitting there. He ain't cashed it yet. like, nah, I don't need it.
Wow. Yeah. You know right there. Those are signs. Those are signs that you see when you're in the debt matrix, you just automatically assume, oh, he must be rich. He must got money. That's why, you just think stupid things like that.
I didn't think any of that. I just thought he was really good at budgeting. I was just like, how the world? I didn't know how he was doing it, but I was like, right. I knew he was good at budgeting because I knew his family. So I knew his family was rich. So I was like, I was like, he saved expenses with, being at home with his parents. But I was like, I live home with my parents. So
what's he doing?
What I'm not doing? I was like, I don't know. And then, and it was just, I was like, man, I wonder if his parents taught him that. I don't know, but
right.
So he's really good at it. But it was that, and then but the other thing that you did, is I think I brought it to your attention a little bit. I've been listening to YouTubers and like guys that I always thought were pretty intelligent.
Right.
Just even if no matter what they were talking about, it's just I always thought they were pretty intelligent, had some common sense. I look at them so differently now. I'm not saying I judge them, but it's just like the stuff they be saying is just like, it's like one guy said he gonna live with student loans all his life. I was just like, what, huh? No. You got a page and you're popular. You should be paying that off. Like, what are you talking about right now?
He don't know. He live in a debt matrix. You don't keep student loans all your life. That's crazy.
He said, I'm gonna have debt all my life. I was like, when he said debt all my life, I was like, and everybody's screaming like a politician is gonna save you. I'm like, politicians are not gonna save you. You gotta save yourself.
Yeah,
you gotta save yourself, and like
those politicians are looking to get votes. They're not gonna. There is no way they're gonna release 45 million of their slaves. And say you are free. No, that's never gonna happen. That's never gonna happen.
They might make them new programs.
See what you're saying? That's exactly what they're going to do. And guess what? They're going to create them programs just like they have now, and they're not even promising them that they'll free them at the end. They say, hey, get on this program. You're going to be on this program from 10 to 25 years. You're going to work what we tell you to work. We're going to tell you how much you're going to work for during that time. And guess what else? We're not even going to promise if we're going to forgive you at the end of those dates. They don't even have to promise. And people still sign up. Crazy.
Yeah, I just can't. I can't do it, man. You rely on you relying on somebody else to fix your problem. It's a bad thing to do. A friend of mine had told me about something similar to that. That's why I sent that video to you. A friend of mine had told me about flipping houses or without using your money. And I was like, I told him, I said, I don't know, man. I said, it's a really expensive. He said, well, I'm going to take the class, I'm like, okay, well, take the class, but I don't know if you should do it, man. Cause I just tell people I want them to succeed, So I've been telling a lot of people about you, but I want them to succeed.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. I want them to succeed. And I was like, look, I'm like, listen, you don't gotta, you can do it however you want to do it, but if you listen to him, and even if you like are in that situation, he can guide you out. You can listen to him, you get out. I don't want people to sit there. But I mean, some people, they like their life, they're comfortable.
Yes, that's what it is. It's comfortable.
One guy told me, and this is. Sorry,
yeah, what happened?
Somebody's calling me.
Call
them back.
Okay.
In the middle. Yeah. So I was like, I told him, I said, hey man, you need to check out this guy. He was like, what guy? I was like, you need to get out. You need to check out. He'll help you get out of debt and everything. He said, man, he's like, man, I'm good, man. I don't need to get out of debt, man. I'm good, man. He said, man, I'm gonna be poor all my life. I said, hey.
Oh God.
And now he make more money than I do. Financially, he makes more money than I do. I mean, and that's
no matter.
He works one job and I work two. He makes more money than me, and he won't make more. And overall, he won't be, out of debt. He's good. He's like,
how the money you make doesn't matter. It doesn't.
No, yeah, exactly. Exactly.
You know?
I was just giving that as perspective that I
Right.
work
No, I get what you're saying.
and don't even make as much as him. He's a truck driver, so he said, he's good, So I was like, okay, but I mean,
You
I'm
notice
starting to
that?
calm
You
down.
notice how when he says that, you just got to be quiet. You got to go,
Yeah.
oh, okay, okay. That's what you got to get used. You got to get used to saying, oh, okay.
Yes, I had to. I have. Well, Brian and me are probably about the same in that aspect. Like, he might say it less than me, but when I first was like trying to get out of debt, I mean, and I actually saw a window of hope. When you gave me that window of hope, I was like, okay, I got a window of hope. All right, I'm gonna do it. It's time. I was like, I told everybody, I said, hey man, I'm doing this, and they're like, hey man, you ain't got to do all that, man. You good, man. You just keep where you work more. You work more hours. I was like, man, listen, man, I'm trying to calm down on hours. What are you talking about right now? It's like, the extra money is nice, but I want to use if I want extra money, I want to choose whether I want extra money.
Exactly. Right now, your extra money, that's your goal. Use your extra money to get out of debt. And I promise you, once you're out of debt, man, your whole outlook on looking at a job, money, it's going to be totally different, man. It's there's nothing like it. There's nothing like it.
No, there's nothing. And I just, like I said, the other thing is, like I said, I see Brian over there trying to make a new cosmic wisdom over there. He over there trying to make a little cosmic wisdom. I see him doing that. I was like, that's why I need cosmic wisdom and you to make like some books and stuff for the little kids and stuff, and bring out talk about how y'all do it. I know you said you're gonna take your. Oh, by the way, I followed you on Instagram too. By the way, you probably didn't know.
Oh no, I saw you.
Oh yeah.
I saw NC Biggs. I saw it.
Yeah, I was like, I was like, I gotta follow him more. I said, let me look and see if he's up here. And I saw you post this stuff. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna like these, man.
Oh yeah, I post a lot of memes over there, man. I post a lot of memes over there, and a couple clips from videos. I've been taking like 1 minute clips from these lives, and I've been posting them over there so they can see. I'll take out a good comment or whatever and put it up there, and people been liking that.
Well, sometimes when you like something, people on your live stream some people on your following list can look and see what you're liking, and so
gotcha.
So that's why I like your stuff, because then maybe they'll see what I'm liking, and then they might check it out on their own.
Gotcha. Okay, so, I didn't know that. I didn't know they see what you like. I didn't know that.
If you like something, they can they can see what you liked, and then you can share.
Oh,
so
gotcha.
Yeah,
okay.
Social media is not private at all, so it's all public.
Right. I don't even look. I look at everything as public, even if I have it set for private. To me, my mind is public.
Yeah, so that's why I said, like, if I like it, somebody might see it, and then they might check it out. So
man, I appreciate that, man.
No problem. But look, I'm gonna go pick up my kids, but I just wanted to say a little bit, you got me out here questioning, YouTubers and people I'm listening to all the time now.
Yeah.
Good.
Good.
And every time I think of hyphy, I think of the IRS scammers that call me up and say, you're about to be arrested. We got a warrant for your arrest.
Have you got that call before?
Oh yeah. It's a Google like labeled to Washington or something. I think they get one in Washington, but it's Googled. It's a Google phone, and they call you, and it's like an Indian guy will call. So what I did was, I remember I did this. I had just purchased a firearm a long time ago, and I don't have it anymore. But I said, hey, look, they called me up. They said, look, I purchased, well, not a firearm, but the firearm, but the permit.
Yeah.
I just got a permit, so that's what I mean. I just got a permit, and they said, hey, you got. So they called me up, and said, hey, you're about to be arrested on phone. I was like, I'm about to be arrested. I was like, y'all better call me. Y'all call me up and say I'm gonna get arrested. I said, really? I said, yeah, and you didn't pay your taxes and blah blah blah.
Oh God.
I'm like, so I said, so let me ask you a question. I said, how do I get a permit to get a firearm if I'm like literally the day before, and then you call me today, I got a warrant on my arrest. That doesn't happen. Like,
Right.
and I was like, why aren't y'all knocking on my door or coming to my job? Why are y'all talking? He hung up immediately.
Oh, did he hang up?
Yeah. So then I called back. I called in because I like messing with people like that. Those kind of people I don't like. So because they like somebody like an older person, my grandmother, somebody like that. You know, just think about those kind of people.
They ain't got a chance. They ain't got a chance.
So they called him. I called him back, and I said, I said my name was somebody else, and then he was like, don't lie to me. I know your name, and I was like, oh, if you know my name, I said, then you know I ain't got no warrants on my name. I talked to my lawyer just a minute ago. So I played that game, and then they called one of my friends as well, and he unfortunately gave his social security number. He gave the last 4 his social security number. So that's enough right there for some people. So anyway, so he had given him that information, and then I told him, I said, those are scammers, and then I said, watch this, I'm gonna call that exact same number, and they were like, yeah, we see that you have a warrant on your arrest too. Did you get a phone call? I was like, yeah, I did. And he's literally listening to this. He's got the other guy on mute, and I said, I said, hey man, I said. He said, can I have you? So I pretended to be a lawyer. I said, yeah, you got my client apparently. Something about I said something about, hey, you got my client. My client has a warrant arrest. What's the number? I said, what's the number? And what's the warrant number? I said, and who's issuing the warrant? And all these questions. And they were just like, and I said, well, I know you're lying because I got your partner on the phone on the other end. And he says, I got a warrant on my head. I know I don't have one. So, and then they both hung up. And it was just like, but they do this to people. It's
not even a complicated scam. Once you get out of debt, you can clearly see the scam. They only go after people who are in debt, that don't know about finances. That's it. Don't know about taxes. Don't know about how it works. That's how financial scams don't make financial sense. That's how to know it's a financial scam.
I pray that one day that they call Hyphy and Hyphy's recording them. I could be a fly on that wall, man.
Right. Well, that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome, man.
So good. People say some crazy stuff to them, man. Oh man. What I do? Because I already know how you would. You be like, whatever, click.
it all counts on my mood if I want to mess with them or not. I mean, I don't really get those kind of calls. I haven't got one of those, and I can't even remember how long. But I remember getting one, but that was many years ago, and I think I got it when I was in debt. I've never gotten one of those calls since being out of debt.
So they don't call you no more.
They don't call me
because they already know you know.
I don't even answer. I don't really even answer phone numbers that I don't know. I don't even answer. I mean, I'll get a recording every now and then. Hey, you need to call this number. Your account is compromised and all this other stuff. I just go beep, delete their voicemail. I don't have no account that's compromised. That's not true. Click.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, man.
I appreciate it, man. You have a good day.
You too, man. I love hearing the stories, man. I appreciate it.
Take care.
All right, you too. Wow, that's awesome, you guys. Let me put this back up there. Share screen. Put that back up there. I want to. Okay, we're going on 2 hours here. All right, 2 hours. All right, so we are. Man, I got, my man John gave me something to think about, what I'm going to follow through with. And NC Biggs, I'm going to get your shirt out here today. It's 12:42 here. So I'm about to hit the road, get out of here and drop that off at the post office. Man, look at that, you guys. Take a gander at that. All right. Please share the channel. Google #savings-debt. Hit that like button. Don't forget. Please subscribe. All right. Go to savings-debt.com to schedule your free 30-minute consultation. You can schedule it yourself. Please don't forget to include your time zone. Okay. So everything will line up right, because I'm in East Coast time zone. So if you're scheduling an appointment and you live in California or Washington or something, please specify your time zone so I can make sure I call you at the correct time. You know what I'm saying? So, because again, I'm 3 hours ahead. Please don't forget to subscribe. Please, please, please hit that like button. Get those likes up. If there's any other questions, again, this is a landmark moment right here. This is the pattern. This is the paradigm to financial freedom right there. Here's the pattern right there. Look at it. All those beautiful, sexy zeros. Beautiful. All right. Any other questions? We got about, we're at the 2-hour mark. We're going to go ahead and cut this off. Thank you, everyone, for participating. I really wish Jennifer could have got in here. You know, Dan, that'd have been awesome. If you want a t-shirt, Savings Minus Debt t-shirt, go to savingsminusdebt.com. Look under products, my t-shirt, pick your size, pay, blah, blah, blah. I'll get the alert, and then I'll send you out the shirt. I think Limit for Life is already gone. Herbert, Branding Woman, Ill Wills, Cosmic Wisdom. Thank you, everybody, for participating. Black Knight, Defend My Biz, John, Amina, everybody. You guys have a wonderful Saturday. Keep those video suggestions coming. Thank you, everyone. You guys have a beautiful, beautiful Saturday. Have a good one.